BVTV channel. I am excited to be back. I had sent out something yesterday, and I finally actually had some time today, and I felt rejuvenated enough to really want to do this. So, with that being said, UFC Fight Night 49, I will be right there. I'm just making sure that my chat screens are up. I'm very, very, very excited for this. So let's get it rock and rolling. We have got Aspen Ladd versus Marion Renault. Make sure I got my paper up. I will give just a couple seconds because I do want to rock and roll. There we go. There we go. Perfection. Boom. So I'm just really glad to be back. I know that I had put out a comment 3 weeks ago about the wins and losses. Cool. What is up? Hey, what's up, man? Actually, I actually have to change my where I have that camera because I will not be able to see y'all if I do not have that fixed. Can't wait for Russo to fight again. I'm actually very excited to see Russo fight again. Like, on a serious note, I am really thrilled about it. I'm trying to change my camera. There we go. Instead, I'll probably keep it to the side. Down below, yeah, that honestly looks better, actually. But no, honestly, with that being said, let me actually see my chat screen for one completely. What is up, Chike, man? I'm doing pretty good. And what's up, JC? So, yeah, no, I'm actually, for the most part, believe it or not, Antonio Russo really did shock me, like, completely. I didn't expect him to win his last fight, and the fact that he did, and he did it in convincing fashion, was like more than enough to see him kind of like quickly climb up the lightweight ranks. And I can't see what's put next in front of him. For those who did comment below about the fighters, I haven't touched my PS3 yet. We have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 fighters. That's 2 fights we're gonna have in the Contender Series coming up. And I'm normally on my PS3 at least twice a week because I play college football and Madden on there. So once I'm back on that, probably tomorrow when I have a little bit more time too, we'll definitely be doing that. Aspen Ladd, by the way, comes in at an 6-8 record. Meanwhile, Marion Renault 4-8. Ladd's been slightly on an up and down roller coaster. Like, she was ranked 5 for a short period of time, honestly, for like a cup of coffee. And from that point on, she kind of had a downward spiral once she got ranked. So she's basically been trying to climb back into the fold, and a win here over Marion Renault gets her one step closer. But also, for the most part, how is everyone's day doing? How is everyone? And I'm also trying to figure out how to stream on more than just YouTube at one time. I want to see if I can try to have my PS5 through my computer at least, and through a capture card, be able to stream from my PS5. Oh my god, that uppercuts. I'm good, man. Honestly, JC, I've been pretty good. Like, I really can't complain. It's been pretty chill. Just tired. I think that's like the main thing. My current job is, it takes a lot of my time. I mean, heck, on Wednesday I was there from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So, you know, it just, some days are rough and some days that consumes my whole day. But I love my job, so it's been great. Hopefully everything's been great with everyone. And I also want to apologize for not streaming as much as I used to. Like, I would love to get back to almost streaming or having content 5 times a week. That would be difficult. I'm hoping one day I can eventually do that. Kevin Lee will only have 1 belt soon enough. I don't know, because Kevin Lee, you gotta admit though, Kevin Lee in this like universe, this is what Kevin Lee was supposed to be in real life. Like, he was supposed to be Conor McGregor 2.0. Like, he dressed like Conor. He had like the macho style, the Motown Phenom thing. It was huge. And then, was it the loss of Tony Ferguson, I think? Was that? No. He had a downwards. It was after the Edson Barboza fight, I think. It just like, kind of like went downhill. And then the hype train was like derailed. Like, he couldn't win a fight at all. So to see what Kevin Lee has done in this game is like shocking. It's one of those things where I've sat there, I've been like, if only he was this good in real life. But I think he'll be a double champion for quite a while. I just don't see anyone right now beating Kevin Lee. The guy's been unstoppable. And he's like, what, a 4-time lightweight champion? So, I don't know. I mean, I think if Antonio Russo keeps it up against Gregor Gillespie was shocking. And real, no, that was. I mean, and maybe then again, maybe he can find the mojo again. Like, you know, that's the one thing I've read about certain fighters. Like, when they lose after being like on this crazy fight win streak, they crumble. And I don't know if it's like an ego thing or a mentality thing or whatever, but there is some insane struggle that they go through after a loss. It's nuts. I mean, look at what happened to what was that guy's name? He was a boxer. Deontay Wilder. There we go. He lost to Tyson Fury. We haven't seen him since. So trust Russo will kill. I don't know, but then again, you also got to think too is that, you know, with the front kick. I don't know about a front kick. I don't know. You got to think too. I mean, yeah, he's on a hot roll, absolutely. But there is some tough competition in that lightweight division, so it is easy to climb the ranks, I will say, for the lightweights, but that top 3 is where it gets it's where it gets difficult, because, you know, championships don't change hands as frequent as it has in the lightweight division. Like, that's how tough the competition is. They're just as good as each other. He'll time a takedown attempt with a front kick. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to say that Antonio Russo can't get the job done, but Kevin Lee just came off the biggest win of his career against Conor McGregor, and to be a double champ, you know, that's impressive. Like, Kevin Lee which, let's be honest now, Conor destroyed Gilbert Burns. He had beat Amar Akhmedov. Like, he was just rolling through so many different fighters in that entire division and dominated. So that was a massive upset. I think that was the biggest test for Kevin Lee, is can he prove against a primetime fighter, can he actually get the job done? And he did it, and he shocked everyone. He shocked me completely. I had written him off. I thought Conor was going to beat him. It's true. I mean, Conor's record is insane. I think eventually I've got to check that record, because I know him and Aljamain Sterling, along with Ronda Rousey, are like the only fighters with 20 wins under their belt or more. And for the majority of the time, Conor's been champion for most of those wins. Like, the only like massive loss that Conor has had was against Marka Jacasey back in UFC 3, the technical knockout by leg kick. Yeah, that was nuts. But even then, Jacasey couldn't capitalize on that momentum either. After that, he had lost a couple fights. The right hand just misses. But now, with the exception of doing the Dana White's Contender Series, and the one thing, what I like about what we're doing with this is we're keeping it very original to the show, to where, you know, just because you win, if you don't have an impressive one, you know, that's tough. Max Holloway's record, where is that? I know I have it somewhere in my comment section. It's got to be somewhere. Didn't he just recently fight for me? Brian Ortega, Giga. I'm trying to find it right now because I know I've announced him before in a fight. Oh, this submission is tight though. I'm trying to find it right now. Marion Renault with the submission. Let's see, really? I don't have his off the top of my head. Wait, what'd you do? Because I entered Max Holloway into an AI versus AI tournament twice, and he won twice. Oh, wow. Dang. Good stuff on you, man. You picked You picked the heart of winners right there. Good stuff. But I think it depends on the settings, though. Like, if you have something that isn't a complete sim, like an authentic sim, I think the better fighters are going to win all the time. For sure. Congrats to Marion Renault on winning this fight. By the way, Marion Renault was the underdog. She wins she won by submission. Her record is now 5-8. She puts Aspen Ladd to 6-9. And no, his striking is insane. I think he's got like the best striking stat wise, like in the game. I think his is maxed. Max Holloway's. I'd see worse stat guys likely being champ though. No, for sure. But that, I think, like, again, when you have like an authentic simulation, that alone, it's just like it becomes unpredictable like this. It would be boring if every champ was just 5 stars. No, that's true. Like, but that was the problem with UFC 3. It felt like in UFC 3, I couldn't put a good fighter against the bad fighter and, you know, not think, oh, maybe the bad fighter has a chance. By the way, folks, in this men's bantamweight division, Yuri Alcantara in the yellow is 3-6. Pedro Munoz in the black is 3-4, looking to go 500, starting to finally bounce back and finally find his footing in the bantamweight division. But like, I think it's, if you're doing like an authentic simulation, definitely keep it on Legendary Sim, because I wouldn't do the real time. I like the kind of the arcadic style time they have in the game, because if you're having Legendary Sim like this, most of your fights are going to be finished by knockout or tap out, but you'll have like maybe 1 or 2 that are going to go on for like a full 3 rounds or full 5 rounds. So you're doing that in real time. Every fight's almost going to be like 10-15 minutes almost. That's a lot to do, especially if you're having 11 fights on the card like I do. Oh! This would be the slickest armbar would... No way. This is nuts. He's got it wrenched in there too. This is not good. This would be another upset. Pedro Munoz is in danger. Oh my God. He tapped. Wow. Yuri Alcantara. That was fantastic. He's now 4-6 in the UFC. He puts Pedro Munoz 3-5. A second underdog victory back to back. Big submission. I'm in an AI versus AI calf league that uses real-time legendary AI, but it only has like 5 fights card. That's not bad though, because is it like live or something? Because if it's live, that'd be interesting. Congrats to Yuri Alcantara, 4-6 in the UFC. Puts Pedro Munoz to 3-5. That is a massive upset victory by submission, ladies and gentlemen. That is awesome. 2 back-to-back submission victories. That's amazing. And next up, folks, it is going to be in the women's flyweight division. The comeback is real, man. Joanna Jędrzejczyk has been on fire. She is 9-10 in the UFC, and she will take on the 2-6 Lauren Murphy. That happens right here, right now. And let me say this too. Let me verify this too. Joanna's record, for those who have been keeping up, was I think she was only like 2-7 or 2-8 or something. Like, her record was horrible, and the amount of wins that she has had lately has been absolutely impressive, and she is so close to being 500 for the first time, I think, ever. And we've been doing this series since UFC 2 back in 2017, I want to say, back 2017, 2016. So she has come a long way. I know a lot of her fans of the series that have been rooting for her are looking for her to knock Lauren Murphy out and go 10-10 and be 500 for the first time ever. The owner put them together and then premieres it and has someone else simulate the fights, so it's a surprise for him, and he just watches the premiere. That's honestly really cool. That I would love to do something like that for the sole purpose if this game had 100 credit fighter slots, then you could literally make your own like couple divisions and go from there. You know, like that's the one thing that I like about UFC 3 Undisputed. Like they had a limited amount of divisions, but oh my, that was a nasty uppercut too. But the fact that there's 100 fighter slots is awesome. Like you never run out of fights to make.
Trying to kick the leg out.
Like eventually, yeah, he just saves photos and stuff of calves so he can remake them. I would too. I mean, it is a genius idea, and well done on them for doing it. That's pretty cool. And those are the best people to do it with. The fact that they have a system and it works, that's amazing. Like the amount of for me personally, I know like a lot of people like the what was it called? They like the online player versus player aspect of it. But for this, the sim is one of the most crucial things for me in this game. Like if I could, I would love to do a boxing one because I have I think I have Fight Night round 3. I can't tell from here. I believe I have Fight Night round 3. It even has a schedule and rankings and all that. That's pretty dope. So, in your creative fighter thing, who do you who's your fighter besides Hollow and stuff? It's a very well put together and organized. That's good though. But you know, honestly, that right there just makes this game more immersive. You know, and I love seeing stuff like that. Like, I'm not sure if any of you guys watch the wrestling stuff that I do, but there are so many like different creative wrestler fighter leagues, and I've always found it like fascinating. I have Antonio Russo and Pedro Alves. How's Antonio Russo been doing over there?
And she's doubling up on the jab there.
Has he been having the same success? But like with I'm making 2 more for Tough that's coming up. Awesome. It's dope. That's the one cool thing I like doing with he's 14-5 and a former welterweight champ. Let's go. The future is bright for that man. Well done.
Hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position.
Like I would like to eventually transition my channel into a more combat sports realm, to where I could keep doing the UFC stuff. I can do like, you know, my own create a rest. Oh, excuse me. I apologize, everyone. Whew. I'm sorry that you had to hear that. And that way I can do like a create a wrestler company thing, or even use my own urban pro wrestling in my video game and stuff and things like that. That'd be pretty cool. And like how you guys can make as many or request as many wrestlers as possible and give me the creative ideas, and we can do that. And then having boxing, man, the moment Yahweh wants us in boxing stuff, I'm so down for that. Now the league is kind of being overran with grapplers, but luckily Tough is mostly full of strikers. So how do you? So it should be a fun. So now when you mean like grapplers, are we talking about like jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai? Like what type of grapplers are you dealing with mainly? Because to me, you know, jiu-jitsu only works so well when you're facing someone who also knows jiu-jitsu just as well. Like if you're in a real fight, jiu-jitsu is not the thing that you want to do. Jiu-jitsu and then a grappler AI. We use custom AIs. Okay, so which you can use in custom fight. So then,
nice 1-2 there.
I'm trying to think. So then, why would at that point, just be a wrestler, because you don't need to be you don't need to go for a takedown, but at least you're well secure. You know, being like Khabib wasn't, in my opinion, isn't a great striker. I think he's an okay striker, but he's a phenomenal wrestler. He's one of the best wrestlers like on the planet, and he can get out of anything. Grabs are pretty OP in this game. Yeah, but I think but wrestling should be able to be like the counterpart of that. You know, especially if you have a guy, if the AI, you know, recognizes that stuff. Khabib AI is the most OP, but it can't be. I mean, that's for every AI. Heck, I mean, look at Amanda Nunes for us. I think that girl's like 3-13 or something. Like, for the past couple of years, she is, in real life, she's one of the best fighters in the world. In our thing, she hasn't even scraped 5 wins. But I am trying to see that way I can broaden the horizon if I can stream on my PS5 from my computer to stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So that is the plan. So I'm going to try to give that a test coming up soon and seeing how that works. Because I've got to record the next SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 GM mode episode for SmackDown today too. Because today's my last day off before I go back to work tomorrow. Oh my god, those knees to the face. But today's like my last day off, so I'm trying to see if I can do that, because then that kind of broadens the horizon. I'm still determined to get to 1,000 subs. The moment I get to 1,000, I can start making money off of YouTube. I'm like so close. I can taste it. I can feel how close I am. We recently just had a striker KO an 8-0 grappler champ. So that was exciting. That's pretty dope. What division was it? I feel like guys who are grapplers, depending on the division, that's like key. Like if you're a heavyweight and you're a grappler, you're golden. Oh! Technical knockout stoppage for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. 10-10, finally 500. A huge win. Technical knockout stoppage for Jędrzejczyk. The gravy train keeps on rolling. That is one of 3, folks. I believe one of 3 times we've ever had that happen, and now it happened to Lauren Murphy. Wow.
The official decision is in here is Bruce Buffer.
Anyway, that's interesting. I feel like the middleweights and welterweights are the most well-rounded divisions too.
52 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Congrats to Joanna Jędrzejczyk on a phenomenal knockout victory. Technical knockout, sorry. She's now 10-10 the UFC. She puts Lauren Murphy to 2-7. With that being said, let's go on to the next fight we got for you. It's going to be in the featherweight division. The 3-4 Alex Caceres takes on the 6-7 Dustin Poirier. This fight is up next. Featherweight division. All of Bruce's losses are from current or former champs. Well, that's not terrible, though. That's actually pretty impressive. It means he's always been rocking out, at least. Both fighters touch gloves. All right, let me see that last one. I didn't see that one. So he doesn't just lose to any bums. Well, that means you basically, I guess, with whatever custom AI that you had, used or whatever, you basically created a winning fighter. So good on you, man.
The highest level of MMA on display tonight.
I should definitely do one for boxing. Like now, I'm thinking about I should definitely do one for boxing. I think like even Muhammad Ali and stuff and people are in that game. They got to figure out which fighting game is the best. So if I don't have the best PS3 boxing game, then I'll try to get the first best. I changed the AI based on my opponent. Oh, okay. That is respectable. That makes it realistic and basically like you're doing training and stuff. So that's actually pretty cool. You guys are basically taking the career mode elements of this game and using it into that sim stuff. That's really cool, honestly. It's a lot of work too, I can imagine. But speaking about Alex Caceres, is kind of funny to me that since 2017 he's only been in like 6 fights before the UFC 4 came out. So to see Alex Caceres become a more active fighter is amazing. It only took just a couple years. And my other fighter, Pedro Alves, is the only guy who has beat the middleweight champion. So was that before he was? So did you beat? So did Alves beat him for the title or beat him before the guy was champ? Poirier's constantly going for those takedowns. Because if I'm Poirier, I don't know if I want to keep it on the ground with Alex Caceres. I feel like you have a better chance of knocking out Caceres than tapping him out. Like, Caceres has always been that guy who just...
Nice body kick.
I don't know. I've got a lot of questions about Poirier's game plan. Because I feel like he can outstrike him. That was when he was 2-0, and now he's 7-1. So before he was champ. Oh, okay. What was his one loss to?
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, effective strike there by Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, I was really hoping that in one of the DLCs they added in Terrence McKinney. Like, they have Paddy Pimblett, but Terrence McKinney would be nice. But no one wanted to fight Alves, so he fell behind. Oh. Okay. The one loss was to out. Okay. Gotcha. I thought you meant like your fighter had that one loss. From an entertainment standpoint, do you guys like do all like the hype packages and stuff? Or that's just kind of a bit too much. Ooh, that was a nasty front kick. Now my fighter is 6-4. Oh my. Oh my. It's still not bad though. Winning record.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Caceres, Poirier, okay. Come on. We want some action. There we go. Oh! I thought that knocked him out. That head kick, he made such a bad mistake, and Poirier just landed one clean on him. Yeah, sometimes for big cards, he makes me just hype it up. That's pretty cool. So, and this is all on YouTube too. That's actually really, that's dope. Like the fact that like that has to have a huge following. That's his best knockout video stuff, which that's pretty cool. Like that's the one thing I feel like with the library that I have and stuff, I feel like I could be able to do that with UFC and everything. And like that's what I'm like debating, like, oh, you know, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, and things like that. So I'm probably, because I don't mind committing to this UFC series. It's just like my biggest hurdle with doing YouTube now is my energy. Like I don't want to do something, like I don't want to go live and then not be like hyped up, and I don't want to feel like I'm 50% doing it. And like that's the biggest like concern I have, is trying to just put out content to put out content instead of, you know, when I'm ready to put out content. It's also meant to, like, for me, it's like, all right, you know, today I want to also do nothing and relax. Like, you know, I'd rather take time and stream and then pre-record some stuff for wrestling, and I want to test out 2 different devices to see if my streams can hold up on the capture card that I have and transfer over to the live stream properly. Last time I tried it didn't really work, so I want to see if I can do it this time better. And that is where my dilemma is coming in, to where how do I make this effective to where I can do this all the time instead of just once in a while. But honestly, this knockout, drag-out brawl is definitely going to round number 3. This has been a war, and this is exactly what I expected from both these fighters. And I know for a lot of people, the favorite would be Dustin Poirier, but Alex Caceres, man, is a guy who has been scratching and clawing to be fighting more actively, and who, in my opinion, has been overlooked time and time again. So to see him fight Dustin Poirier on this stage, if he beats Poirier, the name value alone, once Caceres hits 500, he's going to probably have a massive test. But that was a nasty overhand, and that hook, that was nasty. Caceres needs to get Poirier off of him, and quickly. This has been a back and forth fight. This is going to be very hard. If this goes to a decision, I don't know who's going to win this fight, because both guys have been on their A game. They haven't been throwing, strikes that have been meh. They've all been throwing decisive shots, hitting combinations. So it's very impressive. Mind you, folks, I didn't go through most of the card for the show, but now that I actually have it in front of me, let's do that. I'm going to start at heavyweight and just kind of go down. The main event tonight, ranked number 4, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, who's 6-3, takes on former heavyweight champion, ranked number 2, the 14-7 Kenneth Thomas in action tonight. That's our main event, 5 rounds if need be. Then the light heavyweight division, ranked number 10, 6-6 Glover Teixeira takes on unranked 4-4 Anthony Smith. And down goes Poirier. Oh my goodness. See, this is what I want. This. Oh! Alex Caceres head kick, roundhouse kick, knockout, and round number 3. A huge knockout. Oh my good night, Dustin Poirier. He ate the canvas. Good Lord. Oh my gosh, that was filthy. Oh my goodness. 4-4 for Alex Caceres, 6-8 for Dustin Poirier.
2 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by
JC, if Antonio Russo becomes lightweight champion, I'm going to be sitting there like, you called it. You called it ahead of time. Congrats to Alex Caceres, man. That was a huge knockout. I was not expecting him to knock out Dustin Poirier. But next up, folks, we'll be in the welterweight division as the 6-7 Nick Diaz takes on the 4-7 Amari Akhmedov. This fight happens next.
Nick Diaz and Amari Akhmedov.
Damn American Louder, the official. You ready? You ready? Fight.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys.
Now, I wonder if I could stream like the Nintendo games now. That'd be pretty cool. I like streaming Pokemon at some point. Whoa, that was a weird. Oh, that is such a weird glitch. Or maybe the game's having a hard time with them moving like 100 miles an hour. Normally this would be a feeling out process. Beautiful hip toss.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
They're trying to go into that side. Yep, side control. Yep.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now.
Oh, Nick can't afford to give. Oh, he almost gave up the arm, but didn't. Well done. Good submission awareness.
Bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Trying to do this. He keeps tagging. This is smart from Akhmedov. Akhmedov's fighting a very smart fight. Very high IQ right now.
But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Akhmedov's right back to the full mount.
Wow. Honestly, I'm very amazed at how Akhmedov has just perfectly controlled this fight on top. I mean, at least from the ground standpoint, he has done a great job for about, what was that, 2 minutes solid. Complete ground control.
He decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Back and forth we go.
right, good job by him there to raise
Oh
the
my
guard
goodness.
and
Oh,
protect his
oh.
head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes at times. Left hand.
Some nasty knees. Oh, down he goes.
We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankles kicked. Let's see how
Did he just...
advances from this position.
I'm not sure how he actually got that.
Leg kick, he will not be able to be very active.
Oh my goodness, Akhmedov has honestly decimated Nick.
Muay Thai plump. Oh, lands a hip toss.
Again, a great hip toss.
Right into side control.
Just tagging the bar. This is smart.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Now trying to hip escape.
He's going for an armbar from the ground. I'm actually quite... No, the Kimura, it looks like. But he's got 15 seconds to really do anything with it. This may not be the...
That usually makes you tap.
You see a lot of people tap out once it hits 0. Is that going to happen? No, it does not. We're going to round number 2 of this fight. Oh, jabbed him right in the face.
We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Oh, single collar tie here.
Again, another hip toss. That's the third hip toss he's landed on Diaz.
Submissions to pop here tonight. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Akhmedov's got the full mount. Oh, his opponent's
just tag him. Oh. That right eye, sorry, the left eye has been busted wide open. Trying to go for the arm bar. No, Diaz saying now that it's the second time he's denied his arm getting taken. So I'm very surprised at the awareness level of Nick Diaz.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Akhmedov.
He sensed danger a couple times and has escaped multiple times throughout this fight.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, good ground and pound by him.
Oh, this is not good. I mean, Diaz's face got tagged multiple different times.
Just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Ground and pound strike there.
He has been constantly hammering the chin.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Nice hammer fist.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now.
Wow, trying to go for the no.
And he understands being a veteran of so many fights.
So this has been Akhmedov just dominating. That's basically been this fight.
He feels like he's winning here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
And Nick Diaz is just basically getting dominated and essentially told where to go.
He's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom.
Goodness gracious.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of
fight. I mean, yeah, but Diaz can't do much there.
You are seeing why. One of the best.
Like I said, this has been just domination by one fighter.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Wow.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, so you got to be careful.
Listen, I'm absolutely shocked. I mean, there's not much to really say, you know, in terms of what we've seen. Amari Akhmedov, for the most part, just dominated for two whole rounds. I'm speechless. This is so. I mean, 10-9 the first round, but then for me it's 10-8 Akhmedov the second round because Nick Diaz literally hasn't done anything. He's just been the whipping boy for Akhmedov. Oh, as soon as I said, that's a nasty head kick. Nick Diaz looking to put this fight away. And as soon as I said that, Nick Diaz trying to shut me up. Then just like that, it gets turned around. That's the biggest issue for Diaz. He just, anytime something good happens, he can't hold on to it.
Defensively, you better be careful. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially
trying to think, what is Akhmedov trying to do? He's trying to go into side control, trying to go for a submission maybe? Because what Akhmedov has done, and I've really appreciated what he's done, he's consistently taken the time to hammer in Nick Diaz's face. He's constantly applying pressure and doing some type of damage at all times against Diaz.
Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
Sorry, that was my yawn coming in. Had a crazy day in the heat. But for the 1 second that it was on and at the stand-up, Akhmedov got dropped, and that's the one thing that Diaz has to do. He's got to avoid the hip toss. He's got to avoid being taken down. It's truthfully for me, this fight, if it goes to a decision, is going to Mario Akhmedov. There's no doubt about it. Then if they give it to Diaz, that is complete highway robbery. He was going to go for like one of those slams or suplexes. That was not going to be good for Diaz at all. Oh my goodness. Oh. I still swing at nothing. Got him with the nose, but he's got to capitalize. He's got a minute left to do it. He's got to throw caution to the wind, and you have to do it fast. Just knees and shots to the body, but Diaz needs to get him wide open. He's got to start throwing and throwing well. He's got to go for the Hail Mary. He has to go for the Hail Mary. Because if Diaz doesn't, it's game over. Again, another great takedown. I said that this fight is going to a decision, but there is an obvious winner for me, and that is Amari Akhmedov. Like, I don't even think this is a discussion. Akhmedov dominated this fight.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 9-28.
9-28.
Unanimous decision.
Okay. Well, at least Akhmedov wasn't robbed. Akhmedov gets the win by decision. He's now 5-7 in the UFC. He puts Nick Diaz to 6-8. As we're going to the next fight of the night. And that'll be in the middleweight division. The 1-3 Marvin Vettori takes on the 6-8 Michael Bisping. This fight happens right here, right now. It is next.
Middleweight division fight.
Bisping versus Vettori. With Herb Dean's the official. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight. There we go. Bisping in the camo. Vettori in the green. See, after that, I think we're going right into ranked fights, which is pretty cool. Well, this is the big thing too. Michael Bisping is 6-8. He beats Vettori, puts Vettori to 1-4, and that makes him 7-8. So he's right there. He's oh, the uppercut. That was a sneaky uppercut. I didn't even see it in there. That was a sneaky uppercut he landed. That's wild. Wow, he just landed that. That was so slick and fast and smooth. I'm shocked. Bisping just went beep and dropped him real quick.
And he is back up to his feet. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the center.
Man, striking class is in session.
Yep, after this it should be light heavyweights up next. Yeah, this would definitely be huge.
Both guys really throwing with authority. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight.
Oh, bapped him with it.
Left hand out the
Except for Bisping. Bisping, I said that 6-8 record hasn't been pretty for the UFC Hall of Famer. Vettori, I think, for the most part, has been slightly a letdown. He's 1-3, and he hasn't really found or paved the way we thought he. That's the way I thought he would have. I thought he would have really like flew through the competition in the middle division. That's been the complete opposite. Nice takedown.
Working off his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Oh, Bisping's already bleeding.
Flush right hand is true.
And bleeding profusely. I just don't know from where. That's straight up blood.
90 seconds to go.
Can't wait to see where he's bleeding from. That's the biggest thing for me because I'm not.
Oh wow, that happened.
Oh, the right eye. Oh my.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Now they're exchanging leg kicks. Okay.
Bisping's head kick attempt, that one is blocked.
Well, this fight I knew was going to be who basically can hit the hardest. Oh, and look at that was another sneaky uppercut. This time by Vettori, answering Bisping right back with the one he did earlier. Oh my God, that was dead in the face. Bisping needs to keep. If he would have just started swinging, he would have got that. Like the amount of wow. There was a lack of urgency in that one. Like why he was cautious, I have no idea.
To change the course of the fight.
Nice punch there by Bisping. Michael Bisping retreating.
Oh, this is not good for Bisping at all. Bisping is hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
For a takedown, does it get stuffed? It does.
Strong knee attempt, but it's blocked. Oh, wicked, nice.
Like I'm sitting here, like really, like I knew this was going to be this low key. This fight right here, in my opinion, was going to be the people's main event, and it's kind of proving exactly why.
It's not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing.
Ooh, that was a nasty little step went right there.
Big leg kick lands.
See,
I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with
the front kick did it too. Has Bisping found an opening? Ooh, that would have laid him out cold. That would have knocked him out.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round.
Go for a takedown. No.
And as a result, he has taken control of this second round. And they separate. Man, that cut has really opened up.
Oh, that's nice.
He ducked that Superman punch. Bisping's trying to bait him. He's going to bait him hard. And Vettori's kind of biting the bait a little bit. He's biting the bait a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
There's no give on that leg kick.
But Bisping has done a great job of picking apart the body of Marvin Vettori. Oh, that body shot's not good at all. That did some damage. Oh my God, he clunked off the floor.
Back to the feet.
But Bisping, once again, may be in trouble. It's been a back and forth battle. Oh, that hook. Oh. 10 seconds left of round number 2.
Some nice back and forth action here.
3, 2, oh. We're going to round number 3. This has been a war between the two. This is where I'm at. This is a very hard fight to score, but in round number 2, I do believe it was 10-9 Bisping. And round number 3, I believe that Bisping outscored Vettori still 10-9. So on my thing, it's 20-18. But you can easily say this is 19-19 right now, depending on how you looked at round number 1. Because there's no way you can tell me round number 2, Bisping didn't win that round.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes.
Ooh, it tripped him.
For him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends
in that sneaky uppercut when he went trying for a takedown.
Safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that.
I mean, honestly, both these guys' chins have been tested like no other. Oh, down went Bisping. Okay, picked him up. Let him go up. Ooh, that was a big mistake. Bisping's paying for it.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Big punch lands.
He just, oh, the leg though. Kind of getting back for that body shot earlier in round number 2. But Bisping now kind of swing well. It looks like he's avoiding the game play. Oh, that thing just cracked. I know you heard that.
His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Well,
that is not a good feat.
Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Nice straight punch.
If that takedown doesn't get it, no, maybe no.
Looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it.
I thought Bisping had something for it. He let it. He tapped him twice. He tapped him twice.
Tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike very effective with it. He can't take any of those kicks.
Bisping gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to
Both these guys are pretty banged up. They've got a minute left in what's been just an absolute battle between these two. Both guys have given their A game.
Defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC.
30 seconds left.
So many left jabs.
Last couple second knockout maybe incoming.
It's unreal.
Oh, he dropped Vettori again.
Gets up again here, but hurting.
5 seconds, one more shot maybe. We go to a decision off of what was one hell of a battle, and maybe some bad blood.
All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC,
this was an absolute brawl, but who walks out the winner?
Ladies and gentlemen, after
Go ahead, Bruce.
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 9-28,
20-28,
30-27,
30-27,
29-28.
20. Ooh.
Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
Michael Bisping wins it by decision.
there he is. The celebration is on.
He is now 7-8 in the UFC. He puts Marvin Vettori to a heartbreaking 1-4. I think that was back-to-back decisions, no? Yeah, back-to-back decisions. That was one heck of a fight, though. Like, that fight was legitimately... That fight was off the charts. But next up, folks, we're going to the light heavyweight division, as we will see rank number 10, the 6-6 Glover Teixeira take on unranked 4-4 Anthony Smith. This fight happens next in the light heavyweight division with our good friend Herb Dean as the official. By the way, Glover in the green. Uh-oh, that's not good already. Glover's in the green. Glover is in the yellow. Anthony Smith is in the blue. Looks like this one might be going right out of the gates as well.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Oh my.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Huge elbow there.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt.
Apologies for my every now and again quietness. I'm either just drinking some of my what is it called? Oh, it's my sparkling water basically. It's the black cherry water. Or I'm just kind of watching it and I'm thinking I'm waiting for that big shot to happen. Glover and Riley, former UFC light heavyweight champion. At the age of like 40-something. That was nuts. Honestly, lately there's been a lot of Cinderella stories like Leon. Oh, what a nasty uppercut. The amount of like beautiful takedown, but look at that. They got right back up. Wow. But what was I saying? In general, the Leon Edwards head kick, the kick heard around the world. That was a massive upset when he knocked out Kamaru Usman. Then on top of that, I mean, we had Juliana Pena beating Amanda Nunes. So, you know, that was another one. And then
90 seconds to go now.
On top of that, I mean, we had Miesha Tate's comeback victory against Man Renault, who recently retired. There are just like so many fighters who this year alone that has been just so shocking to see their comeback. Their comebacks are still like the comebacks. I mean, from losing a fight mainly, to be honest. And then the Leon Edwards head kick will be talked about for years to come, just because that shocked the world. Like, eventually, whenever Israel Adesanya gets dethroned, that's going to be another shocking of the world.
Big leg kick lands. Good punch lands.
But first, Izzy. Oh, right at the end of the round.
But he's not up by much.
All right, round two.
So they still show respect between the two, but that head kick, dropped Glover pretty quickly.
Nice 1-2 there.
Well, this is not looking good for Glover at all.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad.
So far, we've only had finishes in round number 3 and 1. Simply, round number 2 has been the fight, if it's gotten there, to be the one where they still keep on going. So I'm not really looking forward to seeing a knockout in this round. Almost every fight except for one has went to at least the third round.
Take the soda with your food. Give him the right hand behind the jab. Give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the
I love. Oh!
And just like that, the fight.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
Anthony Smith uppercut knockout victory. He killed him.
I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So
I didn't see this one. Boom! He sent him to the heavens, for goodness sake. Oh my God. Oh, that was, oh my, he just scorpioned himself. Anthony Smith with one of the coldest knockouts of the night to Glover Teixeira. That means Glover Teixeira will no longer be ranked. He'll be 6-7. Anthony Smith will be 5-4, taking that ranked number 10 spot. Wow. Congrats to Anthony Smith, but my God, what a nasty uppercut knockout. That was nasty, man. Whew. That is wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. All right, but next up, folks, it'll be in the women's strawweight division. As rank number 3, Lily Williams, who is 6-3, takes on rank number 6, former champion, the 11-9, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Kowalkiewicz, I think, something like that.
You ready?
Fight.
All right, so here we go with round 1. Going to be very interesting to see.
I think a lot of people are very excited to see Lily Williams back in the octagon. But you know, if you're Karolina Kowalkiewicz, beating Lily Williams is going to propel you into the top 3, and maybe even where you could try to claim a shot at the champion down the line. So if I'm Karolina Kowalkiewicz, this is huge. And then if you're Lily Williams, well, you take a fight against a top contender. So, you know, what do you think is going to happen? I mean, there's going to be her beating Karolina Kowalkiewicz, I think has got to also tell, you know, the fight committee that I'm a part of, you know, maybe she does need, you know, get that shot next at the title coming up. I mean, we only have one more fight night, which will be UFC 50. UFC Fight Night 50. And then we got the pay-per-view after that. So we got one more week to really kind of address a lot of this stuff. But for the most part, I think a lot of the high-end fighters are fighting on this card or have fought before. So this is going to be a very intriguing situation with this fight. And I look forward to seeing who walks out the winner. But I do believe that for both of these fighters, they have to go for the finish. If you finish your opponent and it's impressive enough, I think that would propel them into that contendership spot. And Williams being the ranked number 3 fighter, that would be huge for her.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Poland's Karolina Kowalkiewicz.
See, both fighters kind of take that. This is they are feeling each other out, and I can't blame them. I think this is a very smart maneuver. There's a lot you know, at stake here. But honestly, when it comes down to it, you know, we've got a couple other fights on the card too that there's a lot of stake in them too. I mean, after this fight, we're going to the lightweight division to see the ranked number 6, 4-3 Paul Felder take on ranked number 1 former champion, the 4-3 Evan Dunham. So that's going to be a huge fight in its own right. And then after that, we've got the heavyweights. Sorry, we got the men's flyweights. Ranked number 5, the 2-1 Devin Berry takes on ranked number 2, the 4-2 Askar Askarov. That's going to be a huge contender fight. And then in the heavyweight, our main event, 5 rounds if need be. Yarzarino Rosenstruck, who is 6-3, ranked number 4, by the way, takes on ranked number 2, the former heavyweight champ, 14-7, Kenneth Thomas. So again, another big fight. Big fights galore on this card. It's been great, and I've absolutely enjoyed it.
Final seconds. Round 2 coming up next.
We're going to round number 2. This women's strawweight battle. This bout. You know, I really didn't expect this fight to be, you know, a grappling fight. You know, Williams a boxer for the most part. Kowalkiewicz, who they went for the same shot. They went for the same shot. But when it comes to being on the ground, it's going to favor Kowalkiewicz. But Kowalkiewicz saying no. That was a nice, solid 3-piece. Her hand speed was insane right there.
Pretty good series of punches by her there. She certainly has found the range early tonight.
She can box with anybody in the world, and she's showing that tonight.
Of course Williams can. I mean, that's what's gotten her, you know, that's what has propelled her to being ranked number 3.
That knee might have landed there. She works the body.
That was a nasty shot.
Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Apologies, they've been up for so long.
That was a thudding leg kick.
I think I don't know if she got tripped or did her leg like quickly give out, because she landed when she kind of put that front leg forward. It looked wrong.
Maybe seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's.
But you realize how Williams has always been kind of controlling the middle of the octagon.
That's gonna finish tonight.
I think she's been dead center for most of it.
Great punch.
Hard shots landing on
That was a nasty knee to the body. I know, she definitely felt that one. Oh, the uppercut. How did she fall for that?
That big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
She missed wildly. Well, you can hear Williams' coach is saying the finisher. This is Mortal Kombat.
Oh, beautifully done there. She lands another strike to the body.
Oh, she went for the swimming punch. Got caught. Got caught again. Dropped the 3rd time, questionably.
Oh, head kick blocked by Kowalkiewicz. Nice job to land the straight punch there. So you thought maybe she'd go for the takedown after touching the leg. Instead, decides to go back to her.
Kowalkiewicz chin has been tested quite a bit, man.
Found the target there.
Can't take many of those. You better check. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
You know, honestly, but again, I'm very impressed with how... Oh, she faked it. That was a nice fake. She didn't see it coming. Oh, the upper. Oh, she two-pieced her. She's got 17 seconds. And we are going on to round number 3 officially. Third and final round of this fight. Let the respect still there after the war that these two have had. Williams has some amazing fight IQ. I feel like my voice is like low-key going now, which is kind of concerning. Because we got a couple more fights left. And I've got to pre-record a wrestling one too right after this, so slightly Oh! That was like in midair.
Oh, she landed the jab there. Is her jab better than yours?
It's way better than mine. She's so fast and she throws it with ill intent.
Right, kick for kick.
We go, and she is clearly ahead on the judges' scorecards and clearly looks like a fighter who could fight 10 fives.
Ooh.
She has done a great job of dictating the exchanges. She's made sure she is fighting.
I think when they were referencing the fighter that's up on the cards, I think it would have to be Lily Williams for the most part.
Well, she's had a lot of moments in the fight. You know, her one...
Goodness gracious, what a punch.
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight? Left hand.
Oh, the knee to the face.
Back to the feet.
There's no way she's got more left. Yeah, I knew it. A straight-up punch was it. Lily Williams knocks out Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Big win for Lily Williams. She just rocked out, man.
Just the way she drew it up, she had her focus on the knockout, and that's exactly the way this
Lily Williams is now 7-3 in the UFC, and she puts Karolina Kowalkiewicz to 11-10. Big win for Lily Williams.
2 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Williams.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to...
Congrats to Lily Williams, a huge knockout, 7-3. As we're going next fight of the night. And it's going to be in the lightweight division, as we're going to see the ranked number 6, 4-3 Paul Felder take on ranked number 1, former champ, 4-3 Evan Dunham. This fight is up next. With Yves Levine as the official. This is his last assignment for the night.
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either
Paul Felder understands the severity. He beats Evan Dunham, a former champ. He's rightfully, potentially in line for a title shot. So Felder's got to play this smart. He's got to play it. He's got to have this fight play out the best way possible. So Paul Felder is in a uniquely precarious position.
Takedown defense holds up. Again, they will clinch. Now connects with a right. Oh, countered there with the overhand right. Nicely done.
Wow.
Nice lane there by Paul Felder. Always one of the more powerful guys in this lightweight division, but he says he really found
As them going for a takedown, Felder says no.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and aligned with his head coach, Duke Roufus. And they separate.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
So I'm just taking some water.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Oh!
You know, but Paul Felder in the blue, Dunham in the black. For Evan Dunham, he beats Paul Felder. You know he's guaranteed a title shot. Oh, what a spear! This is wrestling.
Man, isn't it fun
Uh-oh.
to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable.
This is not good if you're Paul Felder.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing
Going for the armbar. Felder gave up the arm. This is a big mistake.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
This could be a complete nightmare for Paul Felder to tap out to Evan Dunham in round number 1 for all the work that Paul Felder's actually put back into really bouncing back. This is not good. Paul Felder is in a world of trouble. Evan Dunham trying to tap out the Irish Dragon, and he taps out Paul Felder. Evan Dunham beats Paul Felder. Round number 1, submission victory for Evan Dunham. Dunham's got to be feeling good, barely breaking a sweat doing it. And that makes Evan Dunham 5-3, and he puts Paul Felder 4-4. That is a massive setback for Paul Felder.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 52 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Evan Dunham!
Congrats to Evan Dunham as we're going next fight of the night. So with that being said, here we go, the men's flyweight division. Rank number 5, the 2-1 Devin Barry takes on rank number 2, former flyweight champion Askar Askarov, the 4-2 fighter. Dan Barry got his last assignment for the night.
You ready?
But if I didn't tell you, we're in the United Center. What just happened so quickly? Like, both guys were like, no, we're going to try to fight each other quickly. We're not going to touch gloves or anything.
They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And they separate.
And Askar Askarov had a pretty dominant reign until it came to Demetrius Johnson for the most part. That was like the biggest hurdle for him. Actually, I think he was the guy who beat Demetrius Johnson. I think it wasn't until for Amiga. Now I've got questions. I actually have to replay his fights because I've got some serious questions now. Also, the fact that we've actually had 68 episodes with this series, I think, is awesome. Like, the only series I think I ever had that was that long was, oh man, was my first ever series, the WWE series, that we had so much stuff going on with that.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave, whether it's nice.
Right, so
oh, nice takedown.
And finally, he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw.
Oh no, he's got the armbar.
Yeah, he's isolated to try to get a Kimura here.
This might just be a matter of time.
Oh, sorry, it was the Kimura that transitioned to an armbar. Oh, this is really not good for Devin Barry. Like, he's not in too much trouble. It's still, oh, this is not. An armbar submission to end it off in round number 1 as well. Again, Devin Barry taps out to Askar Askarov in round number 1. Askarov sends Devin Barry to 2-2. Meanwhile, he's now 5-2 in the UFC. That is a huge win for Askar Askarov. Barely any damage done to him.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by right here now. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Devin Barry, he cannot believe what just happened to him. Look at him.
Has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Congrats to Askar Askarov on winning this fight. He's now 5-2 in the UFC. As folks, it is time for the main event of the evening. A massive heavyweight collision. Fight Night 49's headliner.
Coming up next,
Ranked number 4, the 6-3, Jairzinho Rozenstruik takes on the former heavyweight champion of the world, the 14-7 ranked number 2 Kenneth Thomas. Herb Dean on his last assignment of the night. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight! Both fighters do not touch gloves. They're ready for an all-out war. This will be a very interesting fight. If Rozenstruik is to beat Thomas, I've got to think after UFC 270-something we're in, I've got to believe that he would be next in line for a title shot. This would be a massive win for Rozenstruik, who's had a couple setbacks in trying to climb to that heavyweight title, for the heavyweight title shot. But beating Thomas would do just that for him.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking.
I said this is a huge main event with huge implications.
We'll see what he can do with it.
And for Rozenstruik, this is going to show what he's all about. You know, can he mix it up with different styles that aren't just slug-out brawls? And the moment that he can do that, you know, yes, Kenneth Thomas is a boxer, but we've seen him at his best when he's grappling. He has a couple submission victories, so it will not be surprising to see that Thomas may decide to take it to the ground. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 1.
Oh, nice.
Stiff elbows. Oh, that head kick.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh. He dropped Rozenstruik.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him.
This crowd can sense a finish. They're on their feet.
Nice punch, man.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here.
So Rozenstruik's got one punch power, man. Knockout power.
Really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class: hands up, chin down.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
One body kick.
Rozenstruik going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed.
That was a nice head kick. He's got him wobbled.
After you take a head kick like this, that is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Lands a nice straight punch there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a great punch like this with? I'm excited to see what happens.
A little single collar tie there. Rozenstruik gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, rips the body shot there. Second round underway.
Round number 2, and I've got to admit, I do think that Kenneth Thomas wins that round 10-9. I think he outstriked Rozenstruik. He was more decisive and more he was more precise with the shots, and they were landing at higher volumes, and they were combinations too. So it wasn't just one shot here, one shot there. Whereas Rozenstruik, it was more so one shot, one big shot here, kick, and so a lot of it was very slow strikes, and for the most part, I felt like Thomas landed more, and that actually proved my point. 29 strikes landed for Thomas, 22 for Rozenstruik. Nice hit roundhouse. But how much more can the chin of Rozenstruik take?
Not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Leg kick.
Just looking back and forth at this fight, I mean, it's truly been, when the shots have been there, it's been nuts. It's been a barn burner.
Oh, huge knee to the head.
But if you're Rozenstruik, you have to be careful about your chin. You're taking a lot of shots. He's got to be careful when he's closing the distance.
Just out of range with that right hook. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly Found his rhythm, found it, looked like it.
Oh my God, that was a beautiful three-piece, and it dropped him again. That chin is wavering. Your jaw can only take so much punishment. That's what I'm saying is, you know, Kenneth Thomas just been on a level. He's been trying to bait him.
Well done. Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Oh, that should have knocked him out. His head just bounced off the floor.
But he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
Ooh, what a punch.
Battle for position here. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
You know,
15 seconds.
I'm waiting for him. It's going to be an over. It's going to be a hook. He's going to hook him, and that's it.
Just missed with the left there.
I don't see this fight going past round number 3. I don't. We're getting a stoppage in this round. I doubt it's going to round number 4.
Oh, big punch land. Real quick leg kick.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs.
Like, the only way I would see that it goes to round number 4 is if Rosenstruck starts dominating this round.
Just misses with a left hook there.
That would be the only way.
Rosenstruck circling to his right now. He blocks the punch.
$57 for Thomas, $47 for Rosenstruck. That gap of total strikes landed is getting bigger and bigger.
Just misses with the straight right. And they set. Oh, collar tie. Nice punch by Big Boy.
Oh my Lord.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just misses.
Oh, and now the leg's starting to mess up too. This guy's a... If Rosenstruck is able to get this win, man, I'll be surprised. I just don't see it right now because Thomas has been dominating.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment.
Oh, how's it going? Okay.
It's messed up really bad.
Oh, single collar
That was a
tie.
nice elbow.
Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been
Finally,
a window
Rosenstruck is
there.
finally starting to
Instead, it is
block a lot of
blocked
these
by
shots.
Got the single collar tie. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as
Again,
many
the
body
combination's
strikes
getting
as
blocked.
making
He's
up
got to
for
be more
lost time
creative.
here. Shot to the body connects.
There. Oh, Thomas, man, has just been tagging that jaw all fight long.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Potential shot at the heavyweight title is what's on the line in this fight. Again, down goes Rosenstruck.
This fight's going to be over.
What a great
Finally, Rosenstruck having some decent offense.
Didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out.
Well, I'm be the show when she's on sale. Oh my goodness, I just was paying attention to my phone because there was a sale on a baseball game. But look at this, Rosenstruck getting absolutely hammered and somehow still surviving. Can he hang on for 15 more seconds?
Body language, perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
3, 2, 1. He hangs on to round number 4. The damage, though, definitely done on Rosenstruck. I'm not sure. I'm surprised we actually got it. If there's a little more time, he'd been knocked out. But can Rosenstruck pull this from behind, or will this potentially be the end? Because I don't know if Rosenstruck's going to make it to round number 5. Oh, he's down again. Oh, no. No, he got back up. Oh, he's down again. This isn't good. Rosenstruck. Oh, it's over. It's over. Kenneth Thomas knocks out Rosenstruck in round number 4. Big win for Kenneth Thomas. A huge win in Chicago for the Londoner.
Let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot.
Kenneth Thomas is now 15-7 in the UFC. He puts Jarger and Rosenstruck to 6-4, and Rosenstruck cannot believe what just happened. And folks, we got one more part, and that's the recap. Congrats to Kenneth Thomas. We've got the awards and let's do it. What an event here on this episode. What an event. Performance night submission went to Evan Dunham. Submission wise, I would disagree. Actually, I feel like the submission should have went to Illyria Alcantara. Performance night knockout definitely goes to Smith, and I think fight of the night. Fight of the night. This is a tough one. If me personally, I would have had 3 fight of the night bonuses. It would have been Caceres and Poirier, Williams and Kolokiewicz, and Vittoria and Bisping. Those would have been my 3 candidates. So that's a tough one. So with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to. See you next time. Peace out, everybody.